Hey guys, Roscoe795 here. It's been a while. No fractured nose, no black eyes, so things are looking up in the on the physical side of things. So that's a plus. I want to make more vlogs. That's just what the vlog about at times. I'm getting caught up in life events, and I plan to, and then it's like a brick wall gets put up in front of me and it's too high to climb, and I don't have a ladder. But this time I've found a ladder. So I'm here, and I suppose I just wanted to speak about how I'm going, which is up and down, which is really cliche for somebody with bipolar. It's like, duh. I'm studying a writing course. I'm going back to school next year. Here in Australia, we start school in January. Very early February. I'm not 100% sure what I'm studying yet. I don't need to put in an application until the end of the year, 30th of December. So I'm still thinking about it. Might be along the lines of something in community services, welfare work, but I really got to find out if my mind's ready for that kind of work. If I'm not ready for it, then I'm kind of pitching up against the brick wall. You got to be ready for that. So if not, I'll pursue another path. I do have a backup plan. If it does come to that, and that would be to pursue some other subjects that will lead me down the track to other options. Too many to just to discuss right now, but I do have a plan B. So I've got to be in the right headspace, obviously, if I'm going to be working with people, which at the moment I don't think I am. So I probably won't be going down that path, pursuing that path. I know, I can already hear some people saying or thinking, yeah, wise move. So I'd like to one day. It'd be nice, it'd be great, but I'm just too rocked. I have been for the last 20 months or so. On the marriage front, I haven't even seen my ex-wife still. It's been like 7 months now. She refuses to see me. Fair enough. I've spoken to her. Refuses to see me. I can understand that. Doesn't want to set eyes on me. I get that. Awkwardness in contact here and there. I've been really lonely. A lot of my friends here in Australia, I live in Melbourne, Australia, and a lot of my friends live on the other side of the city. They've moved. And they have families, and it's just difficult to see them all the time. So in saying that, when it comes to Friday night or a Saturday night and I've got nothing to do, I kind of have to occupy myself. And so what's been happening is that I've been going out to bars, like a local bar, which is a nice wine bar, and I know the staff there, but I haven't been drinking. I've just been sitting there for company and just talking to people. But the problem is that I have an issue with binge drinking. I'm not an alcoholic, but there's a lot of drunk people around. And I had an issue last weekend where I'd had a bad fight on the phone with my ex, and then I had a fight with my father, and I was in the vicinity of the bar and I ended up drinking. So I was putting myself in the environment or environments of alcohol. And I'm not meant to drink because of the medication that I'm on, because it can cause me to be incredibly aggressive or very impulsive. So, but I was still mingling with people that were in that mindset because I was so freaking lonely. I am lonely at times, and I'm doing a riding course, and I play a sport, but it's just at night on the weekends. Sometimes maybe it's for companionship. You know, I was looking for a female. I mean, it's naturally inclined. So I learned a valuable lesson from that. I can't do that anymore. I can't put myself in those environments. Big lesson learnt. I mean, I would like to drink. I'm not going to lie, every now and then. I mean, I would really like to get that feeling of when people get drunk. And I mean, most of you are going to know what it's like, you know, when you can just let loose and have fun. And, you know, I mean, obviously the day after, you don't feel like it's been worth it, but I'd love to, you know, do that. And I did that last weekend, and it felt great until the day after. And then all the remorse set in. And it'd been the first time, that's the third time I've drunk in 18 months. So it's not awful. So I'm having little lapses here and there. But I know there are better things in life than alcohol, and I go out and I experience them, but I suppose sometimes through being going back to old habits, and you run back to old habits, and you want to numb your feelings. I mean, you want that anesthetic. I mean, that's what alcohol is. It's an anesthetic. You want to numb yourself from all these bloody feelings. So anyway, on the dating front, it's been interesting. I've dated one woman, and of all the women to date, I was speaking to her, and we ended up talking about her brother. This was going back about 2-3 months ago. And she said her brother was a real pain in the ass. That's my American accent for you. Pain in the ass. And I said, why? And she said, oh, he has bipolar disease. And I'm like, oh. Okay, thinking. First of all, it's not a disease; it's an illness. And second of all, this is gone. I've got no hope here. But wow. I said, well, you're looking at somebody who has bipolar illness. It's not a disease. So that date abruptly came to an end. Then the second date I went on, and that was that was today or earlier this evening. Everything was going great. The lady I went on the date with was probably a little bit, or had been a little bit sheltered, not her fault, in life. You know, you see, I mean, I've been down in the trenches, and you know, and that's just been my life. You know, I mean, we've come from different backgrounds. You know, and I've been down with it, and like getting dirty and muddy and seen a lot of shit, and that's my life. I've had a really rough upbringing. I mean, that was the hand I was dealt. But I wasn't gonna hold that against her. But as soon as she found out that I was separated, not divorced, but been separated for 7 months, that was the end of it. It's because, and I said, well, what if we just got divorced? Because in Australia, you need to be divorced for 12 months, technically. Sorry, you need to be separated for 12 months separately until you can legally get divorced. And well, I said, what if it had been the 12 months? And this to just say it had been 12 months or 13 months, she said it still wouldn't have been enough time. So, what do you do? So, I suppose I just got to put my energy into other pursuits in life, which is what I am doing. But rejection's really shit. Like, I'm not used to the dating world. You see, I was in a relationship from when I met a girl when I was 21, and we were together until I was 27. Then I had a 9-month hiatus. Then I met my wife-to-be. Then we were together for 6.5 years. And in that time, we got engaged. We were married for 18 months. And then we split. I'm now 34. I think that maths adds up. Anyway, I'm not used to any of this dating stuff because I never really had to date. I'd meet a woman and we'd have a relationship, and then it'd be a long-lasting one. All this stuff is so raw. And women, and I've heard that women that are in their 30s and are more picky than what women are in their 20s because they want to settle down more that they're in their 30s. Not all, but in 30s is more of time for settling down for the family thing and looking for the house and the marriage and things like that. Not to say that everybody wants that in their 30s, but you know. So that's what I've been told. Whether it's correct or not, I don't know. Anyway, I've been rambling on for a while now. It's really good to be back on and all aboard the bipolar train. And I really got to do this more often. So take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. See ya.